on the E34.
Stuart!
What's going down?
It's going down. It's closer than expected. I expect it to be miles out. So. That's 80 mil.
Another stinky morning. Let's see. Another day on the E34.
Stuart!
What's going down?
Arms are going down. Weight's going down.
Weight's going down.
Weight's going down. Considering it was an old E34 door, she's heavy.
They're heavy.
Yeah, properly heavy.
So, yeah, so the last video we were just starting to get this thing ready. We were working out how to get the S14 hubs to be BMW fitment, and just looking at basically all the damage and trying to repair that. So yesterday I spent a bit of time yesterday digging doors out and getting this one ready for the cuts. So that's my old door, which is all crashed up. And then this one is getting very slightly less extreme cutting. We're going to leave a little bit more material in here. See if I can reduce the flop a little bit. It's not because I want the doors to be sturdy, but it's because when I'm doing taxis, my passenger door takes a lot of abuse. It's got a lot of people getting in and out, and just slamming the door is enough to dent it. So I'm hoping that a little bit more will make that a little bit nicer for us. So yeah, so other than that, Stuart, what are you planning on getting on with today?
Over here, plan is we're going to get your OZs with some 265 Westlakes on them.
Yeah, so going to get the big guys down.
We'll get them on. We will see where they sit, what the offset's like on it, and drop it its feet and see how low we can get this bitch to sit.
Yeah, it's going low.
Yeah.
Like real low.
Yeah, real low.
Like a real low.
Like as long as your clamps and exhaust will allow you to go low, that low.
Yeah, basically that's how low I want it to be. So even though this quarter on this side's actually quite nice, we're going to cut it off because it's in the way for the big wheels and the big tyres, because I want to run 265 35 18s on the OZs. So yeah, bye bye crash damage, you'll be gone by the end of today, and yeah, let's see what happens. So a test fit of a rear wheel here.
Yeah.
These are 18x10 ET -20. And that's just a 225/40, I think, tyre. And I need a 265.
35, yeah.
And I want to tuck them.
Tuck them. Let's see how they...
Yeah, let's soften up the over fender. It's quite a way. She's quite a ways. Might have a wee pinch here and there.
Wee pinch. It's closer than expected. I expect these to be miles out, so...
Yeah, the E34 arches are big. They can take, like these came from factory with a 10J plus 20 rondelle and in an 18. So they did fit, and they came with 255s. I used to run 255s and get a squat because it had such soft suspension. I put a picture in here of it on the fucking gangster lean. And I want this one to be that low but not as soft.
Right.
So let's start chopping bits away. So that's that door all chopped up. We've left a little bit more material, as I said earlier, just to try and make the door a little bit firmer. But yeah, there we go, how to make a lightweight door. So now on to the back one. That's what I need to make it, that one, look like that. Should be all cut off. Let's see if it's going to come off. Well, it's looking good. It's looking good. Winner, chicken dinner. It's just this tiny little bit here. Get that cut off right now. Say hello to my little friend. Now just need to go around and tidy up the edges of this a little bit, and we'll be good to go. Right, so we're almost at the time to start cutting up the car. So what's our plan?
Plan is, we've got removed the true rear coilovers off it.
Yeah.
Got the wheel on, so we know this is going to be our maximal ET. Chop a section out to get to the height we want to, and then because this is flat panel, so it's going all the way to the top, we can join exactly where we want.
If you know anything about E34s, you know that they can take a 10J wheel without much trouble, but not these ones. Like that arch is rolled to within an inch of its life as well. It doesn't really come out much further.
This is a man's man spec wheel.
There's still a fair. Hi Kenny. Hiya. There's still a fair way to go.
Fucking sick.
It's going to be good. Right, let's start cutting metal away, then wind the coilovers down to where we want them, and then start building it back somehow. Yeah,
and we'll set our height to visually where you want it, and adjust the coilovers to suit.
I want it to be as low as it can be, and then we'll probably have to.
I'll put your wheel up here.
What we'll do, we'll make it as low as it can be, and then I won't be able to get up the bump onto the track, and then we'll raise it a little bit.
Yeah.
Mint. Let's do that.
Safety first.
Until I get the front of my car to be BM fitment, we have borrowed a set of Stewart's wheels. So these are ET0 18 by 10.5s, and they're not far off. They don't suit the car worth a fuck, but for fitment testing, the track's pretty much the same as well, front to back. That's going to look smashing. It's going to look real good. Mint. Right, now let's make them fit so that we can actually use the car and it doesn't look like AIDS.
That's 80 mil lower than it was.
80?
80.
Right, so that's too much, probably. And it's impossible to tell because it's sitting up on hundreds of bits of wood. I want to be able to go as low as it physically can go, and then come up from there until it's drivable.
Yeah, let's do that then.
The low origin guys will be annoyed at me now for saying bringing my car up till it's drivable. Sorry, I'll just keep changing things until it's drivable. I won't raise it again.
Yeah.
So we need to cut more off.
Cut more off. That's
Get me a cut off. Oh, it's so windy outside today. That noise. There's a hole there. Yeah, that noise that you'll hear every so often is the wind outside. It's like 100 mile an hour winds today.
Standard 40 and gusts of 70.
Yeah, and it's going to probably peel one of the walls off our unit at some point.
Tag out.
More batteries, please.
We were using the other grinder earlier, but I sort of set on fire a wee bit, so it's broken now.
So we've cut loads off now.
Yeah.
Massive chunks off the back, and then even more chunks in order to get fold. So the plan is to, when we're sure that we're going to get it, we're going to cut some slots in this, and then we'll fold that up and over and weld it on there.
It's nice and solid.
Yeah, we'll get it nice.
What's this, 26-year-old?
This is a 89, so this will be 30-year-old.
That far. You don't see many like that.
Yeah, I was under it yesterday and I was like, this is actually, other than where the seat mounts are cracking because of my fat ass, it's good. And we've also cut the front. As you've seen earlier, we stuck Stewart's wheel on, and we've cut them up high enough now that we can get the car to go down, get everything sitting where we want it to sit, and then we can start trying to roll a new set of arches, see if we can get all the way out to here, which is
a big ask.
It's a big ask, but metal's stretchy.
Yeah.
If you take your time, and we get I think the key is going to be solid mount in this corner, so that we don't get the flex in the wing.
I think even if we need to drill here and put a machines nut and washer,
put
it on the leg,
or something.
Keep that in position. Loads of heat gun action, and we'll just bit by bit stretch it out.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
We're not much before we get into the chassis rails. So, right, let's get that wheel back on the back, put it down and see how it looks. Car is down on the ground at the height that I would like it to be driving at. Let's see what it looks like when it's actually down on the deck. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Slowly. It's got the lows.
It's got the lows.
Like the real lows. Suppose to get a light and have a wee look underneath, see what's close to the ground. Let's go from the back, it'll be easier to see.
It'll be fine.
It's not too bad.
No.
The exhausts will go up a little bit when the rest of the exhaust's back on.
They've got a good 20-30 mil to go up.
Yeah.
I think that's...
I'm going to try drive it at that height, that's for sure.
I think that's functional.
Now we just need to make arches and wings that fit the gaps that we've made.
Yeah, the drive shafts are definitely going in the wrong direction.
Oh, that's a lot more angle now. Maybe I'll start breaking shafts now.
We may need to think about getting
A wee spacer.
Yeah, inner spacers.
Yeah, that's a good point. See there, the drive shaft angle now is pretty acute on the way up, where they were relatively flat to begin with. So this car's never broken a shaft, but maybe now's the time. Got to find out though. Right, what's next?
Let's go and check the sump.
Yeah, good plan.
Check the sump, make sure. The camera can go low enough.
See underneath here.
Yeah, like a 20 deck and a centimetre.
The technical measurement.
Sump scuffers, is that not what they used to be called? Mike Gaynor would be proud, eh? The two-finger crew. Right, well, it's drivable at that, I reckon.
I think
if I had a gearbox.
I think we just, well, look where the front pickups are for the suspension. I reckon we can make you a lovely sump guard for that.
Yeah, we could do. So yeah, it's pretty low. Four-finger crew. So that's it for today. Ran out of time and it's time for me to go home. Pretty good progress. We've managed to chop the car to pieces. There's not that much left of it now. It's super low, 4 fingers. The sump is 4 fingers away from the ground. We've cut some doors up and back again tomorrow to get some more done. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any suggestions for the colour, I still haven't chosen, so give us a shout, let us know in the comments, and we will see you next time.